to Eco News Uzbekistan. Today we are talking about three main issues, major environmental ethical issues in our country. So these issues affect our health, our future, and the environmental around us. So to understand the causes and effects and possible solutions, I'm joined by environmental expert. And before we start, let me give a quick overview. So first, Uzbekistan is facing serious air pollution, especially in Tashkent, and every winter our city becomes one of the most polluted cities in the world. And the main cases is that called old cars and factories and coal heatings and construction dust. So the effect is extremely harmful, and people breathe toxic oxygen, and children get problems, and long-term exposure increase the risk of cancer and heart diseases. So this is not just a technical problem, it's an ethical issue, and because clean air is a basic human right. Second is we have a growing problem of plastics, and every product from water to bread comes wrapped in the multiple layers of plastic, and most people use it once and throw it away. So the cause is simple. Plastic is cheap and easy to produce, and companies use it for everything. And also effect is huge, and the effect is like plastic pollutes soil and enters our rivers. So also we risk having plastic inside the food. This is unethical because companies and consumers, they ignore this problem and long-term damages for short-term convenience. And moving to the third environmental problem is that almost no waste sorting, like trash is thrown everywhere, and streets, in the canals, and also in the parks. So the problem is caused by lack of recycling systems, and by this weak public awareness and no consequences for littering. So the effect is dirty and dirty neighborhoods and also polluted water. And later our expert will share solutions. So thank you joining us. And now let's move to the interview.
So thank you so much for inviting me. And the problems are very, very popular and overheard in the last decade in Uzbekistan in general. And we need to come up with the solutions for our future generations to live up and prosper. So the first case was air pollution. And to come up with a solution for it in here and in other regions, I highly suggest the stricter control of factories and construction dust. The city is renovating, there are a lot of new buildings, that's beautiful, but it also damages the environment. And the gradual transition from coal to a cleaner energy would be a huge impact for the environment as well, and it will encourage electric and hybrid transport. We can already see some public transportation like buses becoming electric buses nowadays, but it's still not enough, and we still have a long way to come. And the one good thing about Uzbekistan is that we always have some green outside. We're always getting planted trees, the new ones, looking out for the old ones, and we're trying to keep up the city as green as possible. So this is highly impacting reducing the toxic emissions and in some sort of way creating a healthier environment. So the second one was plastic overconsumption. With this, it's quite harder since the practical use of plastic in Uzbekistan and in any other underdeveloped country is on a higher level rather than in the developing countries. So we should introduce some more taxes and limitations on unnecessary use of plastic packaging, encourage supermarkets and big chains like Korzinka or Makro to switch to a more reliable and paper biodegradable source, and promote reusable bags, cups, containers, everything that can help out to reduce the usage of plastic. And we should totally educate the younger generations on the outcomes of the usage. And the third one was the lack of and waste of sorting and littering. We can see the trash bins outside, yeah, but they're overfilled with every type of trash. it's not getting sorted out. Even if there are labels on the trash bins, no one's looking out for them, and this barely does any help with the sorting. So the system itself should be renewed. The limitations, the new laws maybe should be implemented in order for it to be more reliable. In conclusion, all these three issues, air pollution, plastic overuse, and unsorted waste, are ethical challenges, and they show how our choices as a humanity affect others and future generations as well. And with the right policies and responsible leaders and behavior, we can make everything cleaner, healthier, and more sustainable. So thank you so much for having me.